Hey everybody, we are back and we are talking about what we're going to be doing in this course. So in episode 1 of the course, you met me and Ben, and you'll meet other family members. One of them just walked by. You'll meet other family members as we go through the course. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what we are doing here. Yes.
They might also meet our neighbors are kind of loud.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're not gonna put other people's kids on the internet. So as we are doing this, you're gonna see our life going on around us, because here's the deal, is that electronics and using them productively and using them in ways that enhance your life and not detract from it has to occur within the context of your life. Okay, and that's what we're going to teach you over the rest of these episodes. So
we're going to be on our back porch to do this.
And we're going to be on our back porch. So, and it's a beautiful day in Ohio, so you'll see kids walking around and you may hear them in the background. So the way these are going to be set up is in the beginning of the week on Tuesdays, Ben and I are going to teach a lesson. And then at the end of the week, we're going to talk about applying the lesson, right? These lessons are grouped around what we call the 6-step process that Ben mentioned in the last video. As CEO of my own company and as somebody who leads other companies in transformation and leads other entrepreneurs in transformation, I have a 6-step process by which I solve any and every problem, whether it's a parenting problem, an electronics problem, an eating problem, or a problem with any one of my clients. We follow a process.
Or a not enough hugs problem.
A not enough hugs problem, yes. So the 6-step process consists of forming your team. That's step number 1. All right. So we are going to talk about what does it mean to have a team that's associated with you, and who is your support's going to be as you stop binging on electronics and you start dealing with your over desire for electronics. Okay. So that's step number 1. Form your team. Step number 2 is you've got to decide what problem you are solving. Okay.
The problem we're solving is people over binging on electronics and not being productive about it.
Right. And disconnecting from their families and their communities because of their eyes on their screen. Okay. We have significant problems to solve as a society, wouldn't you say? And we're going to solve it by talking to each other, by looking at people in the eye as our communities open up again. And as we get back out into the world, we're going to have to pick up our heads out of our phones and we're going to talk to each other so that we can solve problems.
And
okay.
Computers.
Right.
Just general.
All of our devices. Okay. So as you're going through this course, we're going to talk to you about what problem you're solving, because you're not going to solve the problem of your children never having electronics again, because our kids get electronics for school. You know, and we've done the whole homeschooling thing. We have done the hippy dippy crunchy homeschooling thing, been there, done that. And I know that conversation. Okay. And so I am all in if you want to have that conversation about abstaining from electronics, because this course will help you do that too. This course is not really about that though. This course is about being productive with the electronics in our lives. So we always ask in question number 2 is what's the problem we're solving? And we'll teach you to paint a picture of what that actually looks like.
We're going to be focused on that in
episode 3, right?
In the
3rd week.
In the 3rd week.
Right. And then in the 4th week, we're going to talk about for whom are you going to solve this episode and who are you going to be? You're going to hear the phrase, you're going to hear a couple of phrases. You're going to hear the phrase buffering, okay? And we're going to explain what that means. Oh, Ben's going to explain it right now.
It is running away from your emotions using an external
thing. Food, drinking, electronics, right? There are people who buffer by running. There are people who buffer by coaching. No, that's very true. I've met a lot of coaches who do that. I sometimes do that. I buffer by doing profit algebra.
If you hear geese in the background, it's goose season.
It's always goose season and near water in Ohio suburbs, right?
Geese are going to be.
So one of the things we're going to talk about is who do you want to be? And this means who do you want to be as a family while you're solving your problems? Okay. And we're going to deep dive into who we are as a family. So you're going to get a pretty big glimpse into what we are doing and who we're being. Next, once you have formed your team, figured out what problem you're solving, for whom you are solving it, and who you are while you're solving it, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to teach you, okay, about how to think, right? Because the third step, or the fourth step in our problem solving process is to go out and solve the problem, right? But in order to solve this problem, I've got to teach you the think, do, act cycle. Okay. And we use think, do, act here. And I've got a couple of what I call lyrics for you: water, strive, and light. And we're going to spend a week on each of those. And I'm going to teach you how to watch your own mind and catch your own thoughts. And this is the key to the universe. If I could give you a key to the universe, this is it. All right. This is how you solve all your problems, because you address your own thinking.
She's partially correct. The other key to the universe is 42.
He's not wrong. So we're going to introduce these coaching lyrics: water, strive, and light. Okay. And then once we have all of that under our belt, who our teammates are, what problem we're solving, who we are solving it for, and then how we're going to think about our own electronics consumption, then we're going to create a plan called a doable electronics plan. And and we are going to teach you how to do that, because this is how we do it here in our house. Alrighty. And then the rest of the course is all about implementing that doable electronics plan, then evaluating how you are doing. Okay. That's the sixth in the 6-step process, is evaluating how you're doing. Then
That's gonna be episode 13, I think.
13 or 14, I don't know. We got 15 episodes coming. 15 weeks of episodes coming your way.
15 weeks, 30 episodes.
Right. And then finally, in the last episode, we are going to talk about celebrations and how you can create Oh, that's the 14th episode. What do I know? It's a good thing. It's a good thing I have a 12-year-old here to help me. Yeah? So we're going to be talking about celebrations. As a society, we overwork and we under-celebrate. And so I want to celebrate you here now watching this episode. Drop any comments. If you have any questions, hit us up in the DMs and we'll get back to you. Ask us your questions. We're going to be doing Q&A. I want to hear from you guys. And we're going to be doing Q&A at the end of the season. Thank you so much for tuning in. Share this with a friend, because this is an important journey that we are really all on.
And remember to like and subscribe.
Have a great day, everybody. See you next episode.